G'day guys, Tiny here from Offtap Brewing. It's 6 AM. Just thought I'd start today's Beer Fun Friday video with good morning coffee. Look at that dildo over there. Dropped the coil. Kinda standard. Yeah, the people I work with. Driving too fast on the forklifts. Anyhow, today's Beer Fun Friday video, like I said, starting at 6. I'm going to do a little daily, all-day vloggity. Brewing this weekend, guys, so you might see another brew video. Can't get Offtap on that one because it is for Offtap Brewing, going into the stores. One of the beers I brew. So, yeah, it won't be like the last one. It'll be more subdued, lots more coffee, lots more water, maybe a couple of beers. But I've got some things to do today when I get home from work. That I'll let you in on. Thinking of throwing in a couple of new little segments here and there. Basically a video on how I cut corners while I'm brewing. You know, how I think outside the box. I always tell people how to do it, or what they should to think outside the box. But I might start showing you guys. Rush. Gotta get this job done in half an hour. Blah, blah, blah. I love that shit. Just got a phone call off Delivery Mob. Apparently they can't find 4 to 10 West Road Street. So they've taken the load back to the depot to get my phone number off it to ring me. Now they've got to bring it back out. So they're like, oh, we might bring it out Monday. I said, no, what's in there needs to go in a fridge or a freezer. Not gonna like sitting over the weekend. Big box of hops, but yeah. Don't fucking pull up outside. No, we can't find the place. Let's ring the number on the invoice and just ask the guy. He might know where he is. Yeah, some people. It's funny when you've got to, deal with incompetence. Well, what a bonus! At about 1:30, my box of hops turned up. So I pulled the pin on the overtime I was going to have to do to wait for my box of hops. So I'm going home to continue Beer Fun Friday with a beer in my hand. I've got a couple of VBs left. First thing I'm going to need to do when I get home is keg some beer. Wow. Let's see what that looks like. Well, that's what that looks like. Friday afternoon traffic. I live 10 minutes away, less than 10 minutes away from my work. This looks like it's going to be about a 20-minute drive home. Look, there's a hole. That's my name right on it. We'll go in here and then we'll try and get into these fast lanes. Here we go, look, it's a Ford Jeep. Seems to be getting a little bit better. Looks like I'm gonna have a beer in my hand quite soon. But this is crazy time. Idiots on the road. Gotta love it, because I'm one of them. Cutting through traffic like a hot knife in the butter. Alright, I need to be in that lane where that bus is. I think I've cut myself in the nuts. I need to be there soon. Oi, fucking idiot. I love it the way they just put everything on a move. Now go faster, dickhead, come on. There's beer at my house. Come on. Only available when it's better with Always gamble responsibly. this lane will sort of do.
Exquisite ranges of hand-finished and caustic tile from Italy and Spain. Normally only found in exclusive boutiques, where clients wait months to supply. These magnificent tiles are in stock now at National Tiles for immediate delivery at less than half what you'd expect to pay. If you're building or renovating a luxury home, I guarantee you won't find more beautiful European tiles anywhere. So go to nationaltiles.com.au now. The Honda 4-day sale is on now and you'll drive away laughing. With a
We're nearly there.
Plus...
Alright, here we are home, big box of hops. Lots of roadworks going on. Right outside his house. That's nice and annoying. But I have actually had my ozone generator on in the container all night on purpose. To freshen it up, so I've got to hold my breath so I can get in there, turn it off, and then I'll air it out. Right, have to let that container air out. Ozone will kill you. And the old saying, what doesn't kill you will make you stronger. But I tell you what, if that doesn't kill you and you're breathing it in, it is going to strip the skin off your throat. It turns to hydrogen peroxide when it comes in contact with water, so it's very bad for you. But with letting that air out, I've got to get some kegs. I've got a keg of beer. I've only got a couple of these left, so I've got to get a beer in and carbonated. First, happy Beer Fun Friday smile. Alright guys, I'm going to go with a bastardized fermentation. It's one that I threw, it's a sort of a lager base that I threw over a English bitter, an ESB. So the colour's all whack, it's all, you know, it's just two beers mixed in a fermentation chamber. The other one, I have similar cubes there that I want to try side by side, so I want to get one of those in, but with the other fermenter in there. So I'm just going to put this in, carbonate it, and start some drinking. Yeah. Hopefully we won't spill that, and I've got a clamp or something to hold the siphon somewhere. There we go. This one may be just a bit big. Look at the clarity of that bugger. Nice. It'll sure beat this. I actually think I'm going to have quite a bit of leftover with this, so I'm going to just go rat around the shed here. And I think that's the keg I'm after. A nice clean sanitized keg. There'll be one way to find out if there's a little hiss. Yep. This one will be clean inside, this one will be ready to go. Ready to go. Clean as a whistle. Beautiful. Tiny doesn't clean his kegs out in between beers. He rinses them with water. I spray the hose in them and I spray the shit out of them like that. But I don't, you know, sanitize and fucking do all that sort of shit. That's, as far as I'm concerned, not necessary. I just pulled this keg out of the container and I'm 100% confident that I'm going to have nice beer in it. So, yeah, overflow keg. I'll probably purge some CO2 over the top and leave this one in the container, and then when I do my other keg that's full, my other fermentator that's full to here, I'll just put it in there as well, and I'll have a little mongrel keg, and I'll just fill them up hot. Way to cut corners. You know, guys, one thing I tried to do for you last night was finish my video, or do a proper video on my rock and jockey box. But it got dark and rainy, and I got all muddled up with measurements and all that sort of stuff, because it's been so long since I've had to think in you know, anything but what my system runs on, that yeah, I decided to give the video a miss, get back into some knowledge, and then do it again. So maybe I'll stop mentioning KPA or PSI when I'm in bar, and vice versa, and vice versa. Yeah, but that video is going to come, dudes. I have it earmarked for a 2-video part, one just glossing over it, and the second really getting into how it actually works CO2 wise and all that sort of stuff. So keep in tune for that, guys. That's the fermenter clean, guys. I'm not going to put sodium percarbonate in this one. I'm actually going to bring my tiny brewer system out here and set it up somewhere. I'm thinking on this wall here, or even weld it onto this door here. A little brew pot onto this door, or maybe just over there. I'll just weld a shelf on there, because that's sort of the height that I'm going to use there. So I'll weld a shelf on there before I paint this thing, and that's where my little tiny brewer will go, as long as I can get my fermenters up on top of it and I can steam them. So I can sort of move out of where I do all this stuff. Quite appreciative of the wife. Okay, Beer Fun Friday. What else is next? If you live in Brisbane, you want a kegel, guys. It's got a hole for a tap and a thermo well. Get in contact with me. I might do use a deal for it. Might not either. Gotta love all the humidity in there, guys, with the air conditioner on. Waters my chili plants. My boss gifted me some, so I forget what they're called, but they are apparently really hot chilies. That's my habanero plant that I've actually kept alive for a couple of years. Produces some, it's only producing little bits of scraggly, pissy little habaneros at the moment, but we got to repot her, and she's sitting in cocoa. She's not actually getting enough nutrient, so I'm sort of starving it out a little, and that's just through sheer neglect. No sciencey sort of stuff there at all. It's just through sheer laziness and neglect. And those other 2 chili plants, they need to be repotted, so more neglect. But I think I need to get this stuff out of the way. I need to start preparing for tomorrow's brew day. I have that full. I need to fill this and get some water in. I'm going to hook her all up and do a pump test, because I might as well get that out of the way today. So tomorrow it's just decide on my recipe and go nuts. Yeah, and go through some hops and sort them out. I've got 8 bags of hops, 4 for me, 4 for other people. So I was able to split shipping, and that worked out quite well. And you know, getting them today was even bigger bonus. Probably should have got them yesterday, but you know, that happens. Sitting where I'm sitting in the depot. Not overnight, not over the weekend. You know, someone's hot truck, or you know, they can leave in the sun. Talk about neglect. I have no idea. Anyhow. Last tinny, guys. It's homebrew all the way from here. Beer Fun Friday. Wow, absolutely wow. This, guys, is the mix of the Palm's Breath ESB and the lager base that I did over the same British ale yeast. It is absolutely fantastic. It just leaves your mouth with like this, fucking in excess. Here we go. I'm gonna get flagged on this shit. BFF. There's my lights. There's my lights. There's my lights. We're still getting ready for tomorrow's brew, and these fuckers are still out there doing what they're doing. Like, that's just annoying as shit. I might snavel them for a bit of concrete tomorrow.
They're not going to be here tomorrow.
Why?
It's Saturday. They don't work Saturday.
Ah, good point. There you go. Mrs. Tiny. Good point. But yeah, no. Oh, we've got lots of concrete over there. They've already put it down. Alright guys, tonight I might fill the Braumeister, get that ready, put some pumps on and all that sort of stuff. I'll show you guys that because, you know, that's Beer Fun Friday. Pretty cool stuff. Alright. Yeah, they've concreted them, but not to what they were. Our driveway, if they have to do it, won't be like that. Hey? No, ours is good. Ours is done nicely. I was actually thinking a time lapse would be awesome. Ours is like textured.
Yeah, no,
Ours is going to look fucked. Ours is going to be fucked. Hey! What is it?